If you send a raw export with thousands of rows of numbers to your VP or CEO, they are going to read it. They're going to ask you for the bottom line. Today, we are going to build a polished, interactive B2B SaaS Executive Dashboard tracking annual recurring revenue, active accounts, and churn rate in under 10 minutes. And most importantly, we are building it using system design principles so that no matter what slicers an executive clicks, the formulas never break. Let's dive in. Before touching any visuals, we split our file into three dedicated tabs ordered by the data flow. Input layer, data raw, immutable subscription data, no manual math, no hard-coded colors. Then we have calculation engine or business logic layer, where all data aggregation and pivot table logic lives. Then we have our output layer, the dashboard, used for pure representation, zero direct logic. Remember this golden rule: never write aggregation formulas directly inside your visual KPI cards on your dashboard. Instead, always route them through your calculation engine. Let me show you tab 1, data raw or input layer. Notice how clean and untouched this sheet is. We select our raw data by pressing Ctrl A and convert it into an official Excel table named as SaaS data. Why is this tab untouchable? Because in real world, next month, you might receive a fresh CSV from your team. By keeping your input layer pristine with zero custom formulas or hard-coded formatting, you can drop new data right into SaaS data without breaking any downstream. Now we move to the calculation engine. To make sure our metrics are filter aware, we place a pivot table right here on calculation engine at cell A13. Then we are going to select the range or the table. I'm going to bring the status to the rows and MRR, monthly recurring revenue, in the values, and also the count of account ID in the values. So now we have active versus churned, monthly recurring revenue and count of account ID split from our pivot table. Then in our summary table above it, we write simple formulas referencing our active pivot table. Our active pivot table row 14, that is for annual recurring revenue, we're going to multiply it by 12 because we are calculating the monthly recurring revenue and converting it into an annual recurring revenue. And then we have active accounts, then calculating the churn rate, churned divided by the total number of accounts, and the actual active MRR pool and the average MRR per active accounts. So MRR divided by 9. Okay. So you might ask why don't we just write the SUMIFS counter for average F function formulas here? Because these standard formulas is slicer blind. It includes hidden rows in its calculation no matter what. When an executive clicks a slicer for region or tier, standard formula SUMIFS counter won't change the values at all. So now we are going to include the tier and region slices from the pivot table. Insert slicer, tier, region, click OK. We have our slicer here. If I click enterprise on the tier slicer, then the data changes, boom, and we have a referential error, hash reference error. Why did that happen? Because in our data set, every enterprise account has an active status. There is zero churn there is zero churn in enterprise, so the pivot table collapse and remove the churned rows entirely, breaking cell references. Here's how a real system architect fixes it. Wrap your formulas, references with if error. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it and wrap this around if error function. So now we have um, now we have an engine smoothly outputting 0.0% churn instead of crashing. So we will do that same for the others as well. Now let's move to the dashboard, that is the output layer. Finally, step one, to making Excel look like custom software, remove default noise. First, that is, go to view and uncheck gridlines. Switch your font to modern typographic like Aptos or Sego, um, and next, build your KPI cards with container cards with a soft slate fill and subtle border. Inside the metrics, we link uh, forward to our engine tab. So for annual recurring revenue, I'm referencing D5. Active accounts D6, and churn rate is D7. D7. Okay. So to finish, copy or cut the tier and region slices from the calculation engine and paste them directly onto your dashboard. Click any tier or region and your KPI cards update instantly in real time. Growth, starter, APAC, EMEA, North. In under 10 minutes, following the strict 3-tab architecture, input, input, calculation engine, and output, we transformed a raw subscription export into an unbreakable interactive executive dashboard. You can download this exact starter template with the built-in error handling using the link in the description below. If this helped you level up your spreadsheet architecture, hit that like button and subscribe for more videos, system design tips. See you in the next video.